जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने अध जग काजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे मुरलिया
गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपते नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगत् श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। We'll chant from verse number 40. 40th verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Indriyani Mano Buddhihi Asyadhisthanamuchyate Etairvimohayatyeshaha Jnanamavritya Dehinam तस्मात् तमिन्द्रियाण्यादौ नियम्य भरतर्षभ पाप्मानं प्रजयेयेनं ज्ञानविज्ञाननाशनम् इन्द्रियाणि पराण्याहुः इन्द्रियेभ्यः परं मनः मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः यो बुद्धेः परतस्तु सः यो बुद्धेः परतस्तु सः. So Arjun's question was, why a person commits sin? Paap means the fruit of which is taap. You have created a future insecure, uncertain, doubtful, sad, angry, anxious future. Maybe present, maybe also like that. Doing something, because that is present is nothing but our past modified, and future will be present modified. So I have done something, thought something, through which I have now made my insecure, uncertain, doubtful, anxious, angry, desirous, expecting future and unfulfilling present. Who is the culprit? Culprit is called Kaam. When it is said Kaam esha krodesha, that another name of Kaam is Krodh only. Anger is nothing but the mutilated expectation is anger. Somebody mutilated your expectation and you could not bring your expectation down. It was wise if you had brought your expectation down and acceptance up, expectance down. What? Acceptance up, expectance down. For me both are sounding same, never mind. So if you had brought that down, that was your sadhana. Now in 41st verse which we were seeing yesterday, Tasmat means because the Kaam is the one which takes away the power of objectivity. You are happy when you are under control. The loss of objectivity with respect to certain person is called uncontrolled behaviour. You have lost your objectivity. Something has lost its objectivity. It's a very big loss, I feel. Understood, no? Loss of objectivity means your willpower is not acting on this issue. It is called loss of objectivity. Something came in front of me to eat. I liked it. I ate. But doctor said only ate 2 spoons. You have diabetes, so you eat only 2 spoons of carrot halwa or any sweet dish. I liked it, but not that I was mad after it. So I ate 2 spoons and dropped it. My willpower was operative. But when I like too much and I have lost objectivity, only after 2 spoons I realized it is tasty. And after that I felt that I am just starting. Doctors to ऐसे बोलते हैं साहब समझे. Doctors say like that. They themselves don't follow what they say. If I take 2 more spoons or 1 more, so what is the loss? After all, I will not be increasing my sugar and I am taking regular medication. I had measured in the morning, it was 6.1, which is not bad, 6. Normal. 7 is high. 6.9 means you are borderline. 6.8 and 9 is borderline. 6.1 morning was there. If I ate 2 spoons, what's the problem? So I ate 2. But after 2, I felt it has become jutana. Who will eat it? Unnecessarily we have to keep in the fridge and all these places. So whatever work we start, we should finish it. This is what Swamiji says. And then without taking much time and with full speed, because where attachment is more, you are in a hurry. Somewhere Kaam is more, hurry is more. If tank is full, water comes forth with full speed. So I ate the whole thing. This is, I lost the objectivity. Whereas if I give you tablet to eat, I say eat 1 tablet and 2 tablets. You will eat only 2. You will not eat 4, 5. And I say, no, from tomorrow onwards, you don't need any medication. You stop it. Sir, okay, fine. I'm happily stopping it because my objectivity was regarding to medicine. But something I lost, it has a power to create number of thoughts of joy in me and sorrow in me. Object is not an object. Object is now a subject. It is a subjectified object. It is no longer a simple person. It's no longer a simple dish. I can't operate my willpower. I fail in my vows regarding that issues. How much vows I have taken, only I know it. And God knows that. Every New Year resolution I took that vow. Shivratri I took that vow. Janmashtami I took that vow. I went to Haridwar, I took Ganga Jal and took that vow. Even I brought Ganga water in that pouch. I took the vow. But every few days I fail. Whatever issues it may be, that means you have lost the power of freedom with regard to that thing or a person or an issue. This is called Kaam. When you say, no, he has a bad habit. What is the meaning of bad habit? Bad habit is not in doing something. Bad habit is that he loses his dignity and grace and control. He is not presentable. He is not obedient. On that issue, he is not obedient. Other issue, he may be very obedient. But he loses his obediency in certain issues. He doesn't follow anybody. He doesn't listen to on that issue. X or Y issue, whatever that issue may be. He goes wild. This is a very dangerous personality. And this has to be curbed and cured. How? We will say that. But see, locate the problem first. You have to develop objectivity with respect to the world. Every issue, every person, and most importantly, your own life and body. More you are objective, more you are above it, more you find that you are in charge. More you become subjective with objective thing, you become discharged because there is a numberless thoughts which is not giving a solution. Your solution giving thoughts are not there. The sorrow and joy giving thoughts are a lot. Any person or any issue, lot of thoughts of sorrows and lot of thoughts of joy are shooting inside. Then you lose control over that. Objectivity means lot of thoughts of sorrow and joy is not there in that. I am free from it. When you are very attached, moment I see the person or I touch the person, there is a numberless thoughts of joy engulfing in my mind. So much so that I cannot remove that person from my mind. Or I cannot move away. This is weakness of a... Weakness means on a certain issue, your thoughts are avalanche of thought. It's a numberless thoughts are there and it is not stopping, it is not concluding. It wants an expression. It's an urgent expression I want. I want to shout, I want to scream, I want to love, I want to embrace, I want to meet you, I want to talk to you. What is the matter? No, nothing like that. Any purpose? No purpose. Just like that. This just like that is very dangerous thing. T-shirt is there, one youngster is saying just like that. Just like what? That. Without noun pronoun. Just like what? That. Like you talk sometime. He has gone there. Who has gone where? Well, he only went there. He has gone there. They start their conversation from where they are thinking. And tell. You don't understand, other person doesn't know what you are thinking. He is not antaryami. When he will come, please tell to him that I have gone there. मार पड़ेगी तुमको फिर. So some are very bad in communication. Very good knowledge they have, but very worse communicators. Anyway, so tasmat tum indriyanyadav. First is develop objectivity with regarding to everything. When I say develop objectivity, means you have the willpower is acting. You have a mastery over it. When mastery, I said that you can master something when you are out of that. You can't master your liver because you have no objectivity. It is into you. Let me come back to this shloka. This 41st shloka says, first of all, control your sense organ. Please note, when I say control the sense organ, means take some vows. Controlling is not stopping. Controlling is giving another area. When the thought is there, you develop another area. So, in the first line, Indriya Nigraha and Manonigraha is being talked of in 41st verse. So, when I say control your mind, don't entertain Kaam to enter. So, I will simply say one thing. You cannot stop that desire emanating and running in your mind because your practice is very strong. You have already given a big place and home by thinking a lot about that person or a situation. You have already done a mistake. Already you have spoiled the sanctity. Already what is it called? Already the damage has been done partially. So how to do Manonigraha? Manonigraha is done by Pratipaksh Bhavana. You say it is not good. And second is very important, you start putting some other thought in the mind. And that thought in the mind is your Lord's name, Vishnu Sahasranam, you chant. Or you do something so that thought becomes objective. So that the other thoughts become more powerful. God's thought should be subjective. Other thoughts should not get lot of freedom in the mind. Even if you fail once or twice, one day you will win. This is the second way. Manonigraha. Manonigraha is not, you can't stop the thought. Many times people ask me how to control the mind. I said, mind cannot be controlled unless it has higher love. What I have realized, control of mind is not a control of a car. I can stop the car, turn the car. Any person who doesn't have too much of higher love, he will always find his mind very difficult to control. I was getting a joy at least by thinking. Kaam is based on this. कुछ तो आनंद आ रहा था, मजा आ रहा था, सोचने में मजा आ रहा था. I was getting some joy in thinking. Mind wants some fodder, something is required to give it enjoyment. By कुछ तो मजा आए कहीं तो. By thinking or by having the object in front of me, who cares at that time about objectivity, subjectivity? That time I want joy. सबसे बड़े I want joy. हमें सुख चाहिए, कैसे भी हमको सुख दो. I want little joy. So if you have already that thought of joy is there and you are enjoying it mentally something, you can't stop it. Because it gives you a lot of joy. How much you know it's not good, but that one you cannot stop. And what can you stop at that time is the joy of taking Lord's name, or joy of doing puja, joy. Some other practice which you have done at your strong hours. There are weak moments and there are strong moments. In strong moments, prepare for weak moments. In a strong moment, you have already gained a certain samskar. You have chanted. You are getting your ammunition ready now. That is strong moment is there. Like you are in a strong moment right now, because I am in front. You have no choice. Otherwise, therefore we need to live with the teacher system, because it doesn't allow too much of weak moment. You are quite aware and conscious. So you are quite aware. There's a fear is there. Alone to kuch bhi karo bhaiya. So when you develop a certain thought pattern, and you have already put your schedule, that 6 to 7 this, 7 to 9 this, 10 to 11 this, please put yourself in. If you are uncontrolled, please see, you will be uncontrolled only during certain hours. Nobody will be controlled. And at that time, the uncontrolled mind comes naturally. You don't have to put effort. It is programmed now. Like the mobile is programmed to, send certain reminders, or what's called some alarm is there, or certain thing it reminds you at a certain time. You have. So mind is, what is it called? What is it called? Reminders? What? Don't know. So it comes up. So my point, my challenge at that time is, already I have decided what to do. Already, don't tell it to anybody. Already I have decided that if thought of eating comes, what to do. If thought of anger comes, what to do. With this person, thought of anger will come today. And what to do at that time. I already have made certain samskar. And at that time, I am ready. So this is the only way, by pratigya and sankalp and bhakti alone can conquer Kaam. Here, what is written here, this is Manonigraha. Is it okay? Manonigraha is there. And Buddhi I don't support. Buddhi does not support. Don't support. What is it? Paap manam. I already told about. Prajahi enam. Enam is Kaam. Jnana Vijnana Nashanam. What is Jnana? Jnanam Shastrata, underline that. Shastrataha Acharyataha cha Atmadinam Avabodha. Full stop. You have learned from scripture, that is called Jnana. Teacher has told Atma is there, Brahman is there. This is called knowledge. And what is Jnana? Don't say experience. Don't translate Vijnana as experience. Why? Every time you are experiencing Atma only. Then say aparokshata. I am experiencing Atma, but Brahmatma Aikya aparoksha anubhava is not there. I know Atma is there. I have Atma, I am Atma. But this Atma alone is there in the world. This is called Vijnanam. One is aparoksh knowledge, other is paroksh jnanam. One is called arthadhyas. Arthadhyas means world is there. And sansargadhyas, this is mind. Jnanam removes arthadhyas and vijnanam removes samsargadhyas. Well, what is it? Don't worry. So that knowledge is taken away. And knowledge is gained with lot of efforts. It is gathered, garnered, gleaned. Knowledge is gathered, garnered, gleaned. And because of that knowledge, you are today shining. Why? Because with your knowledge, you can see much farther and ahead and everywhere. Knowledge means you get an eye to see above what is the reality, what is joy, what is your decision about that topic. If knowledge is not there, then you can't see further. You are blinded. And a blind person will fall down. His decisions will be wrong. He will create a bad fruit of action. He will create a bad will. He will create an angry God. He doesn't have the big vista in front of him. So hard gained knowledge is lost in a moment. And therefore your charm is not there. I think anybody's charm is right knowledge. Right knowledge is there. Non-losable knowledge is knowledge which gives you fulfillment and right decision. If that knowledge is not there, then after that a person will take a wrong decision. Wrong decision means wrong choice. Wrong choice means compulsion. Every wrong choice will come as a compulsion. Once upon a time it was a choice. When you used it wrongly, when you took that choice which you should not have taken, now it has become a compulsion. If at that time when the choice was there and you had chosen not to choose it, then I had maintained my choice. But now you have lost that choice. Why? Because you have misused the choice. Right? Say yes. Say yes. You know who are great people? Who create a lot of choices in their life. When I say objectivity, that means you have a choice. You came for the first time, it was choice or compulsion? Choice. I had a choice. When you came for the first time, I had a choice to talk in whatever manner I had. And I talked something which you did not like. So now you are not coming now. Now you are not coming, and after that I am worried now why you are not coming. Because I misused my choice. And now your coming and not coming is now becoming compulsion now. I talked something very nicely, supposing. Now I have increased my choice. You are not a compulsion now. Anything comes in our life is startingly as a choice only. From your choice you make more choices, or from your choice you make more compulsions. That's your life. Okay. You came to me, I gave you a certain work. You had a choice to do it properly or not to do it properly. You had a choice. You did not do it properly. After that, work is not coming now. That is your compulsion. Because you did not do the work properly. And therefore you have lost the choice of getting the work. And don't say I am not getting the work. If you are doing the work, work will definitely come to you. Work is a Devata. Devata comes there where puja is performed. And you did the work very well. Supposing. After doing the work very well, you have increased your choice of getting more work. Saints develop more choices, and samsaris develop more compulsions. They saw a girl, to live with the girl and to be happy with the girl was their choice. Now that boy got very happy with the girl. Earlier it was a compulsion to live with her or not. Earlier it was a choice to live with her or not to live with her, to talk to her or not to talk to her. It was a passing phase. Now it has become a compulsion to talk. Unless I talk, I cannot live without you. I have to mail you. I have to talk to you. I want to WhatsApp. And you are not replying. I'm so fed up. Only blue tick was heard. And blue tick was, at least reply, I love you. Something you say. You're not saying anything. Say, what is the problem? I called her and she's not taking my call. I couldn't function whole day. Whole day was so bad today. I cannot tell you. Why she's not replying? What wrong I have done? I'm a simple, handsome person. Who told you? No, nobody tells on. I understand that my own self. Neither you are simple and you are handsome. You have only some hand. And 1 2 hand I'll give you. So you will have more hand. Now I got married now. Now more compulsion. I have to live with you in the same room. If you go out, I will, कहाँ गई हो? मन्नो कहाँ चली गई? She same house, she is there, huh? No, husband is Vardhan, कहाँ गई? Hello? अरे मन्नो? जी, अरे where are you? Please come. I'm coming. And she comes, huh? 3 times I'm calling you. Where you went? I went on the top to put on the clothes. And I thought where you went. One day you were living without her totally, right? Hello? Once upon a time, you're a free bird. Now she goes on the top to put on the clothes on the line. And you are so anxious. You increase your compulsion, right? Now you have children, you increase more compulsion. I should not have children. No, you should have children. But you possess so much that you have made a compulsion now. Every compulsion means desire, urgent desire. Every compulsion means inability to experience independence. Every sorrow means lack of independence with respect to some person or issue. I have lost my wings, and I have gathered more. I've lost my wings, and I've gathered more blocks. Stumbling blocks are more on my legs. I can't run fast. Why? I have a backlog. I have a weight on my heart and my back. 50 kgs weight I put on my back and say run fast. I can't run fast. I have 50 kg back. The Kaam makes you very dependent. You lost your wing to fly high, to sing a song of the God, to chirp like a bird. Now you are cranky, moody, wanting response, talk a lot, think a lot, without conclusion. And therefore it is called Gyan Vigyan Nashanam. Shankaracharya Bhagavan says Gyan is Paroksh Gyan and Vigyan is Aparoksh Gyan. I hope it is clear. Grammar students, please see. One word is called here Prajahi. Prajahi. If you are not interested, don't worry. There is one root called Ha. Ha is Parasmepadi, I think third conjugation. So Lot Lakar Madhyam Purush. This is called Prajahihi. It should be Prajahihi. So Prajahihi is Parityaja. See the bhashya. Pari Prajahihi. So the Prajahi and he both having a gap. It should not have a gap. It should be Prajahihi. Because Bhashkar had put the meaning of Parityajya, leaving the Kaam, distancing it, not killing it. Later on he'll kill also. Distancing it. Acha. Prajahi is equal to Parityaja. You got it? So Prajahihi. Paap manam prajahi enam. This is a word here. So in the first paragraph, third line, you see Prajahi plus he. There's a he, the gap is there. So put, the gap should not be. Prajahihi. Okay, understood. Prajahihi. Okay, let's move ahead now. So this is the first point. Gyan Vigyan Nashanam. Now, 42nd Shlok, oh my God. Bhagavan takes a big jump. He said, I have asked you to keep keep object and Kaam at distance. Now I am telling you how to kill it. First, keep it at distance, then I will kill that Kaam. And this 42nd Shloka is called Atma Lakshanam. Lakshan of Atma has been done here. Why? Because if you keep it at distance, again it will come back. Again tomorrow it will come back. Today I kept it at distance, I was very happy, I have conquered my anger. Tomorrow I will see. Well, I have left sweet. I have less sweet. When? Just 2 days back. 2nd January, I was talking on phone. I said, are you doing Parayan? He said, yes, I have started this year. This year, I'm doing very regularly. I'm doing in this year. And ठीक है भाई. So Bhagavan says here, Indriyani Parani, and this slok has been borrowed from Kathopanishad, from Bhagavan. इंद्रियभ्य परायार्थ अर्थेभ्यश्च परम मनः मनसस्तु परा बुद्धि बुद्धि महान आत्मा महान परा माता परम अव्यक्तम अव्यक्तात् पुरुष परा पुरुषा न परगच्छित सा काष्ठा सा परागति. This is the 2 verses of Kathopanishad. Can you say in slow motion? इंद्रियभ्य परायार्थ अर्थेभ्यश्च परम मनः मनसस्तु परा बुद्धि बुद्धिरात्मा महान परा माता परम अव्यक्तम अव्यक्तात् पुरुष पर पुरुषान्न परम किंचित सा काष्ठा सा परागति. This slok Bhagavan Krishna has condensed in 1 verse. And what is that very important verse? Little Vedantic, please be careful, because I think I should complete this chapter someday in our life. So, Indriyani Parani Ayuhu. So, par word is a technical word. Per word. So, piparti iti para, that which nourishes. Pru, palana puranayoho. Pru dhat is there. Palana puranayoho, that nourishes is called. Nourishment means what? I'll come to it. So superior than the body is sense organ, superior than the sense organ is the mind, superior than the mind is the intellect, superior than the intellect is the buddhi, is the self. This is the meaning here. Again say slowly. Superior than the body, the sense organ, slowly, don't go very fast, slowly. Superior than the body is the sense organ. Superior than the sense organ is the mind. Superior than the mind is the intellect. Superior than the intellect is the Sakshi witness. Not that slow. So, now Bhagavan says here, now what do you mean superiority? And beautiful definition is given in Kathopanishad also, in the Bhashya, and here also. Superiority means sukshma, antaratam and vyapakam. Means something which is visible, sukshma. Something sukshma antarasthatva vyapikatvadi apekshya. Please note, earlier you conquered the mind, that was apekshik vijay, and this is atyantik vijay. Earlier you conquered the sense of the Kaam, that was relative conquer, and this is absolute conquest. What is relative? Relative means you are under control, but still situation can go worst if you are careless. Sometimes you hear situation tense but under control. Sometimes they say it is uneasy calm is there. It is an uneasy calm after the unrest. So, Indriyani Parani Ahuhu. So, 3 things I said. Please understand this point. One is called something is subtle, something is internal, and something is pervasive. Means something you can objectify. sense organ can objectify the body. I can see with my eyes that my body has gained weight. Or I have lost weight. I can see when I put on the dresses, what is the situation of the dresses. All dress needs to be expanded. I was putting on belt. Earlier belt was not that tight. Now all holes in the belt have exhausted. Now I have to purchase another belt. Because the paridhi, the circumference has increased. So who knows this? Body does not know. Sense organ knows that. Eyes can make it out. I touch and I can make it out. Brahman Nikaya Nirmit Maya Rom Rom Pratibhed kahe. So I can see that. So stomach is no longer a stomach, it has become Brahmand. So I can see the body is the one, body is objectifiable. What subtle objectifies the gross? Subtle objectifies the gross, yes. See, please note, the subtle has more pervasiveness than the gross. Because body can't be everywhere, but eyes can see everywhere. In a second, eyes can see the star which is millions of miles away. But body can't. Body is finite. Body is localized. I can hear something which is going on in some outside also. Body can. So, what is subtle is more pervasive. Subtlety and pervasiveness and objectivity. Subtle is more pratyak, it is more closer to self, it is inner. Inner means what? Inner means, what is controller? Means he is an inner person in the company. Inner doesn't mean he lives in some cave, etc. Inner means he has a control, he has more control. He has more control on that topic. Usually he has gone very deep in the subject. So this is called inner. So pratyak, sukshma and vyapak. This is the three meaning of the word para. Okay. Parani because indriyani. Param because mana is neuter, therefore param. And buddhi is feminine, therefore para. See that? Indriyani, Indriyani is neuter gender. Like phalam phale phalani. Phalam phale phalani. Don't say phala phalau phalaha. Maar padega aisi maar padegi dimag thik ho jayega. Aise बोल दो. Phal is neuter. But what is the rule? What makes it something neuter, something masculine? Those rules you don't understand. There is no rule like that. What can be feminine in Sanskrit may be masculine in English or in Hindi. So don't understand that. Okay. So Indriyani, Parani, Mana. कभी बताएंगे some Sanskrit class I'll say that how it is called neuter. There is some reason. Indriyebhya param manaha. Understand? There is something called Arundhati Nyaya. So earlier days when they were marrying, so there is a star called Arundhati is there. So they had to see that star. That star is small. So you have to use the something else. Well, can you see that star? From that star you see that. So you are indicating something by something else. Like Chandra Shakha Nyaya also. Chandra Shakha Nyaya, you have to see the moon because Tej is there, Vrat is there. And moon you don't see. Can you see the branch? Right side? Straight you see. Well, yes, that is the moon. So you are now going to indicate Atma through the Panchma, through the 5 koshas. Okay. And you are from external, you are going to internal. Gradually. Bhagavan is not giving a jerk. He is giving you, gradually you can see. So you go, what? You go from grossest to subtlest. From less pervasive to more pervasive. From outer to inner. Okay. I told you it's Atma Lakshanam. So, Indriyani Parani Ahu. Okay, sense organs are subtler than the body. No. Body, yes. Sense organ are subtler than the body, right? Sense organ are more pervasive than the body. Sense organ are more inner than the body. Yes, sense organ means not the golak. This is the golak. One is the sense organ which is behind it. Clerk. This is only a window. Sense organ is inside. Eyes, netra, indriya is different. Netra, golak is different. Golak is point of expression. And indri is a vritti. I have known person who can see by hands. So they blindfolded him. There is some sadhana. So you can read by hand. Because that goal, you can see it here. That sense organ has come. You can smell by hand. Oh. So golak is point of expression, and behind the golak is called the indriya, who is perceiver. Okay, understand. Sense organ is subtler than the body. Right? Now mind is subtler than the sense organ. That means mind knows the sense organ, yes. And also mind objectifies the sense organ, yes. And mind is more pervasive than sense organ, yes. Why? Because sense organ can see, but mind can think of something else also, like hell, heaven, which is not seen by the sense organ. Okay, 1 minute, slowly. So mind is more subtler than the sense organ. And because mind can objectify the sense organ, how do you know? This is how the glasses are made. He said, are you feeling that the number is okay? Number is okay? No, not okay. Who knows? Mind knows. Mind knows my eyes are not able to see. Mind knows that I am not able to hear nowadays. I am hard of hearing. So any pada kuch. And when mind is not there, you can't hear. Experience is there. Many times ears are open, but mind is not there. Therefore, mind is the one who controls the sense organ. Without mind, sense organ does not get controlled. Okay, my mind was not there. Sometimes some people in front of you, they go, your mind is lost. So you don't see, you had gone. Sometimes some people eat, they don't know what they have eaten also. Because their mind was not there. खा भी लिया, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. सब खा भी लिया. Whole the plate is clean. बोले क्या था? बोले पता नहीं, I don't remember. My mind was not there today. For some time you must be sad, angry, upset, and you are sitting in the class. What was in the class? Well, my mind was not cooperating. I was sitting, and somebody asked why I didn't come. And I don't want to say something false. But my mind was not cooperating today, frankly speaking. I was just sitting for the sake of sitting. I was just looking at Devdas. So this intellect is subtler than the mind. Mind is subtler than the sense organ. Subtler inside. Why? Close the eyes, but mind is still active. Now intellect is subtler than the mind. Why? Because intellect can go and discover other areas which is not even known by the mind also. Somebody saw birds flying, he said, let me also fly. Now he discovered aeroplane. Intellect can start thinking, how to do this so that this can happen. Is there a way? This is how the computer developed. This is how programs developed. Is there a way that I am anywhere and I can insert something called pacemaker and control the heart? Yes, there is a way out. So intellect goes in very unknown areas. And intellect controls the mind. Sometimes mentally you are sad. Intellect is, what is there to be sad about? No problem. It's fine. It's okay. Come on. We'll be fine. Intellect controls the mind. Come on, don't be so sad. Come on. Hip hip, hooray. My mood is not okay. Come on, chalo. You explain to yourself. Let's sing some song and be back in the mood. I'm not very happy today. I failed in my exams. You will pass someday in life. Arey yaar, I don't. Chalo. Come on. Pick up. Sometimes intellect doesn't allow you to be sad. You are getting angry sometimes, and intellect says, don't be so angry, it's okay. Accept, Swamiji accept everybody. He is like that, he cannot change. He is a case by himself. He is the 8th case in Sanskrit. So he cannot change. So when you have to live with somebody whom you cannot change, so why not live happily? Because when you are happy, you are creative. And when you are creative, you are more fulfilled. When a creative person is more fulfilled than non-creative person. Even if you prepare one simple dish also, supposing you prepared prasad, nicely, you are happy that I did some work. So day's satisfaction is I did my work today. I completed ABCD work. I completed my writing. I completed the notes. So intellect is explaining to the mind, don't be angry. You have another job to do. You have to go. You have to serve. Somebody will ask you what's happening today. How are you? I can't say. So let's. It's okay. So intellect has controlled the mind. Therefore, it is subtler. It is more pervasive and it is internal. Because intellect is closer to the self. It is in Vigyan mein kosh. Oh, is it clear? No? Out sharir, indriyani paranyahu, indriyabhya, and then body. See the system: body, sense organ, mind, intellect, Sakshi. In between, Bhagwan Krishna very cleverly skipped Anandamaya Kosh. ये भगवान कृष्ण है, कुछ न कुछ करते रहते हैं. समथिंग ही डज, नटखट है थोड़ा सा. मनसस्तु परा बुद्धि. और फिर ये बोलते हैं यो बुद्धि है परतः तु सह. बोले ही इज सुपीरियर देन द इंटेलेक्ट. अब ये कहाँ से आ गया? वेयर इज द नाउन? देन यू आर सेइंग प्रोनाउन. ये तो इनकी तरह बात हो गई. बोले ही वेंट देयर. ही इज टॉकिंग टू whom that he can go there. And here Bhashyakar comes and explains. And you know what he said? He saw his word. He saw means in 40th verse it was mentioned. 40th verse you see. Etair vimohyatesha jnanam avritya dehinam. This jnana on whom the knowledge is obscured or veiled. Who is obscured? That sa is for the Sakshi. तथा यह आत्मा सर्वदृश्येभ्य बुद्ध्यंतेभ्य अभ्यंतर. He is internal to the mind also. Who is internal to the mind? Sakshi. How? Mind comes, intellect comes and goes. Sorry. Who is internal to the intellect? Sakshi. Why? Why not Anandamaya Kosh? Because Anandamaya Kosh is not experienced directly. You don't experience Vasana directly. बोले वासना दिख रही है. वासना नहीं दिखती. वासना is known by its effect only. You can't see your whole वासना. बोले वासना है वह बैठी अंदर. वो ऐसे नहीं दिखेगा. Vasana will be seen only by the effect. In due time in your life when you move, then you know this Vasana also was there. I do not have this Vasana also. When you move, then you understand. I had satsang Vasana also. I did not know that I can hear satsang. I never know I had so much of anger. I never know I had ego also. Right now? Say yes. To everybody, not to everybody I'm saying. So we don't know certain reactions. After reaction, this Vasana also is there. Achha, I didn't know that I have this playing Vasana also. I didn't know I have a very nice sense of dressing Vasana also. I thought I'm a very simple person. I'm not that simple actually. No, that we also know. So here, yo buddhe, that is buddhehe param. Buddhe is fifth case. Buddhehe paratah tu saha. Sa means that saha. So saha word is also used for Paramatma. That. Why? Because it is in everything. Tat Sat. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu. So he is everywhere. So that Paramatma is intellect. He is beyond. He is subtler than intellect. Yeah. Why? Because your intellect goes into deep sleep. Acha? Yes. Right. When you are sleeping, your intellect is not working. Understood? No? Yes. When intellect is not working, but Atma does not go to sleep. In the deep sleep also self is there. Oh, I did not know that. What? In the deep sleep I did not know. Who knew that you did not know in the deep sleep? To say I did not know in the deep sleep, there should be somebody to know there was nothing there. In the deep sleep, when you get up from the deep sleep, you say I did not know anything in the deep sleep. And secondly, you say I felt refreshed. So one is by Pratyabhijna Praman, another is called by Anuman Praman. To say that I did not know, you have to be there. You cannot say, you cannot make an statement that in my house nobody is there. To say nobody is there, somebody has to be there to say nobody is there. So Atma does not go away. No deti na astameti, na vruddhim yati na kshayam. Swayam vibhati yathanyani bhaset sadhanam vida. Drigdrishve, 5th verse. Oh, ये भगवान जंप लगा दिया यहाँ पे. वो आत्मा पे आ गए सीधे. अच्छा, हाँ. What shall I do? Objectify. Whom? Intellect. Intellect. Whose intellect? Your. Objectify what? Thought only. Objectify means? Objectify, I have nothing to do with it. And the self, which is non-diminishing self, it does not come, doesn't go. Oh, acha. Oh. Is it clear? Huh? And be there. But why all of a sudden topic of Atma Gyan came when they were talking of conquering the Kaam, by the way? Sorry, I'm asking such a question. I'm asking a question. It was the topic of Paap and Kaam. All of a sudden, why Bhagavan brought out the topic of self? All the chapters had many shlokas. Why didn't insert 2 more? No. देखो तुमको समझो हमारी बात. The very problem of Kaam is because you think I'm incomplete. The Kaam is because of ignorance of the self. One is called palliative cure, other is called curative cure. Symptomatic treatment and causative treatment. Indriya Nigraha and Manonigraha was palliative treatment. Quieten him. Shant kar do usko. Somebody is very angry, no? Quieten him first. Later on, I explain him later on. He cannot listen right now. He is not in listening mode. Just quieten him. Later on, we'll explain to him. So one is palliative cure was there. But now the Kaam is because of the knowledge. I don't know myself. I feel I have no joy in me. What's your name? Joy. I have no joy. I have no peace in me. I'm so incomplete. You're not incomplete. Really? Yes. Why? I'm telling you. No, but you are telling me I should not be incomplete. I feel I'm very incomplete. No, wait. You are the seer of the intellect. Do you agree? Seer of the intellect. So you mean to say I'm subtler than the intellect? Yes. That means I'm pervasive than the intellect? Yes. That means I'm innermost? Yes. Oh. That means all through my life? Yes. From the day I was born till died, I was never changing? No. Really? Yes. I never changed? No. Then who changed? The changing was a fake entity. That was a conditioned self that identified with the body, mind, intellect. Okay. But I think I have changed. No, you know that you have changed. That means you have not changed. Because to see the changes has to be there. You are tired, no? I can make it out. So much you rested there. What for you are tired? No work there in Shivani's house. Why she was tired? Anyway. Here at least some work is there. Somebody is putting off the water. They give you some work. Somebody wonder why is there. वहाँ तो कोई काम नहीं था. My point is, from the point you were born and the point you pass away, I has not changed at all. जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्तिषु स्फुटतरा या संवित उज्जृंभते या ब्रह्मादि पिपीलिकांत तनुषु प्रोता जगत साक्षिणी. Oh, tell me Dakshinamurti Sutram. बाल्यादिषु जागृदादिषु तथा तथा सर्वासु अवस्थास्वपि व्यावर्तासु अनुवर्तम अनम अनम अनुवर्तम. Everywhere the same self is there. While I am laughing, crying, weeping, screaming, sad, same self is there. Yes. Oh, this is subtler, subtlest. That means non-objectifiable, non-controllable. Oh, how come it is more pervasive, by the way? Avinashi tu tadvidhi yena sarvam idam tatam vinasham avyasyasya na kaschit kartumarati. Because anything which is non-negated in time is non-negated in space also. And therefore it is most pervasive. Where is the scope for calm? Why? Because this I is already complete. Incomplete means I am absent in some object or a time. Incomplete means, देखो, Anant means Anand. Nothing is there which excludes me. I am there. I already have it. Other than me, nothing exists actually. Yo buddhe paratastu sa. Oh. Acha. Indriyebhya parayartha. That is in Kathopanishad. Indriyani paranyahu. Indriyani paranyahu. Indriyebhya paramana. Manasastu parabuddhi. Yo buddhe paratastu saha. Stop. Stop here. I am not moving. Stop in this knowledge. Evam buddhev param buddhva. क्या है भाई? See the book. See the book and chant after me. Well, please tell, because I don't know when to start. Evam buddhev param buddhva संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदं कामरूपं दुरासदं एवं बुद्धेः एवं means panchakoshebhya. From this 5, know it. Please note, this is cure, final cure. Earlier was symptomatic treatment in 41st verse. Fever is there, give Panado first. Later on we say, every fever comes, go for blood test. Every evening we have fever. Yes, from 7 o'clock. Every evening. I think you should go for our blood test. RX. Name? Suresh. Age? What? Evam buddhi. Evam buddhi. They ask your age or not in the hospital? No? How is it possible that they also don't ask her age? Anyway. They did not ask. ऐसा कैसे होता है भाई? ID they can see. They make it. It's a rule. Evam buddhev param buddhva. Having known this self to be beyond. Buddhehe param. Which case Buddhe? 5th case. Give the answer. Cases if you don't put properly. Samstabhya. Bhashkar, right? Samstabh means samyak stambanam kritva. Please note. No jnanam by shravanam. Convert jnana into jnana nishtha by nididhyasana. This is called. So stambanam means manan nididhyasana. You repeat it. You internalize it. Okay, other than buddhi is, I am very angry. No, don't be angry. Why? Anger is only to the mind level. You are beyond the mind. I am the self which is seeing the anger. Okay. Don't be angry. No, objectify anger. It's a passing anger. How many times have you been angry by the way whole life? Many times. Every day almost. Sometimes 10 times a day. Sometimes 5, sometimes 1. Achha, did any anger stay with you? No. But you are constant anger is wearing. Yes. Oh, how can you be angry then? If anger was your nature, it wouldn't have left you. Yes, that's the point. So you are not angry. No, anger is there. I am not angry. I am self. This is nididhyasana. Nididhyasana is whatever teacher has taught you and you understood it. What was prajna has become sthit prajna. That knowledge is not lost. Please note, any objective knowledge will be lost. You need not remember every day what is the temperature. But subjective knowledge should not be lost. Because it is about, I am not losing me. How can the subjective knowledge be lost? I can lose my thermometer. I can lose my pant and shirt. I don't know where I have kept. I can't lose me because I am there all the time in me. I can lose my mind sometime. I lost my glasses. Then I remember that glasses are there only. Then I remember I need another glasses to see where is the glasses. Evam buddhev param buddhva. Samstabhya means do nididhyasana. Internalize the knowledge so much. This is where Sri Uriya Baba used to emphasize a lot on abhyas. He used to say, see the body as an object. He said, meditate on body. Somebody said, meditate on body? He said, yes. He said, meditate on body as an object, not as I. Like chair, table, this is one body is like the chair. Your body is like a table. Or your body is simply 1-5 element is there. I am not this. By anatma buddhi. Evam buddhev param buddhva samstabhya atmanam atmana. So atmana means samskritena samyak. By your mind, by vritti vyapti. Whole day. If you are a devotee, think I am Lord whole day. Don't miss the background music. When the dance is going, some shruti is required. You can't dance without a song. You have to hear some music. Then only you can show some postures also. Music has to be constant. Jahi shatrum mahabaho kamarupam durastadam means durvigyam anek vishesham, taking several forms, incomprehensible, mysterious. I thought I am leaving tea now. I left tea. Evening happened, he says something hot is required. In evening I need something hot because unless hot is there, throat is not clear. Something hot is required. Hot water you can, well, water, I have whole day I had hot water. I think they say coffee removes cancer. They say like that. So I think I should have some coffee. You left tea and got into coffee. This is called mysterious. I'm telling you. Why? Jahi Shatru. Very important point. Here Jahi is from Han Dhatu. Earlier was Ha Dhatu. जही, लोट लकार मध्यम पुरुष, लोट लकार मध्यम, द्विवचन, एक वचन सर. And here it is jahi. Jahi means here jahi is han. Han. This is from 2p, second conjugation. Jahi means kill. And jahi means renounce. So earlier in 41st, it was a softer approach given. And here it is a hard, kalit. The difference here. There it was manonigraha, indriya nigraha. Here it is not nigraha. Here it is plain gyan. Why? Because there is no opportunity. When Atma, you are the self, how can you need somebody else? You don't need. Atma is of the nature of non-modification, which is non-modifying. How can you desire? There is no desire in that. Avyaktoyam, achintyoyam, avikaryoyam uchyate. It is not, vikar is not possible because Atma is without part. Jahi shatrum mahabaho. This is the final cure. Kaam rupam durasadam. Durasadam is incomprehensible. Kaam rupam. Okay. I hope it is clear. Om Tat Saditi. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Supnishatsu. Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. Sri Krishna Arjuna Sambade. Karma Yogo Nama. Tritiyodhyayah. Namah Parvati Bate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. It completes the chapter. We'll see next chapter. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.